Okay, guys. Um, okay, welcome back on this week. Trade setup is Smoke Forest. So starting off the first, we have NZD USD. So with NZD USD, I'm looking forward to sell the trade. I have uh, my daily time frame to be in a. I think it's in a bearish trend. I need to do some correction. So I'm looking forward to sell this trade. So with around last week I could have taken this trade so market just got back, so I'm just gonna wait and see some influence, more like informations to enter this trade right away. My next pair, that's um, USD CHF. So with USD CHF I'm looking forward to buy the trade because I have um, and this is the reason why I do want to buy it. I do want to buy it. So you can see clearly my market got to this level. Market did a famous part in the double top. Market broke, then you can see clear market is trying to retest this area. There's support and resistance area. So market just did a retest. I'm looking for this week to give me probably better confidence to buy this trade. So the way I need the retest is all like this. I do want to have prior to retest this level, this exact um, this exact support and resistance level. You can see this level is a very powerful level. Price has used it to sell, use it to buy. So I do want price to probably retest this area, retest this area with a daily or a 4 hour rejection candle. Then I'm going to enter for the buy, targeting a 1:2. So I'm just going to wait for my confluence, then I'm going to take this trade right away. So what is the next? So my next um, trade is US Euro USD. So it's Euro USD. I think this move might not happen this week. So you can see, or it might happen maybe around Wednesday or Tuesday. Market is full of surprises. So with Euro USD, I'm looking forward to sell this trade if markets get to this area. You see, the last time market got here, it sell off beautifully. It has some consolidation. It did the 4 hour head and shoulders pattern. You can see clearly we have our left shoulder, the head, that's the right shoulder. It's been right. So you can see clearly price retested it multiple times, creating another pattern, the double top, and price just sell off. So I think market could maybe get here then sell, or maybe price could just continue in a buy trend. So I'm probably going to wait and see what market is going to do. If market is to get here, give me this type of confirmation. You can see this is the rejection candlestick. Then I'm going to enter for the sell. That's my confluence. So it's our next pair is USD card. USD card. So with USD card, I'm looking forward to sell off this area because I think markets will get here, try to grab some liquidity, try to fuel its time to continue the buy trade. So I think market might sell over this area. So I'm going to wait for market to get here. Maybe do this kind of pattern. Maybe price could redo this thing, the double top pattern on USD card. Maybe your price could just get there reject with an engulfing candle on the lower time, maybe the 4 hour or the 1 hour. Then I'm going to enter for the sell trade with euro. This trade I'm not that much sure. I'm gonna even enter this trade. So with this per euro AUD. So with euro AUD, I think market retest could could also markets. Let me see something. The last time market got here, it sold. The last time it sold, but the last time it also get here, it did nothing, just straight off. So I think market could get here and sell again. So with this pair, I'm not that much sure. Like I just added it to watch is to just buy something. So these are the 5 pairs for this week probably. So I'm just gonna wait and see what market could be doing, and I'll share the inside probably during weekend. So quick trade updates. It's Tuesday, and let's check out the pairs are actually doing. So this is actually the FXIG strategy, set and forget strategy, which I learned by not buying any course. I learned with just YouTube. So quick update. So I'll talk about price retest in this area, then buying. So you can see clearly we are just in Tuesday, and price has done the perfect retest. Then price is now buying. So I'm already in this trade. So this trade is absolutely positive. Like this trade could get to take P by the close of this weekend. It's just Tuesday, and it's we are now at 127 recording this video. So the next pair, that's um euro USD. Why is my network glitching? Euro USD. I think my network is currently glitching. I do have data about it. Okay, real quick, we're back on the chat. So let's talk about Euro USD. So it's Euro USD. Why is the chat still? This network issue. Okay, we're back. So um, we can see clearly we do want price to retest this area of interest on Euro USD, but price hasn't retested the area. But you can see prices. It's like trying to sell with that, but I think price might go to this area of interest given the rejection candlestick and sell. My next per USD card. So with USD card, so what is USD card doing? So with USD card, what we do want to see is price to retest uh, this area of interest. So we are still gonna wait for price to retest the area of interest. Still waiting. I'm already in the USD CHF. I think that might be the trade that could be making me money probably for this week. So with this, Euro AUD hasn't done the perfect retest that I need. So I'm not in the straight. So the last trade, that's NZD USD. So with NZD USD, I said earlier on this trade, um, price is just doing some multiple. So I like this with this trade, I'm not interested. But you can see price came back, retest. Looking at the daily time frame, you can see we have our confirmation, the rejection candle. You can see clearly the rejection candle happening. So I'll just keep on updating this trade, checking out what price is actually doing. So I think with this trade, USD CHF is the golden trade for this week. This trade might make me money. Like, I do not, that it might is absolutely going to make me money this week. USD CHF. So we're just gonna wait and see what price is just gonna do. Okay, welcome back. It's Friday. Let's just do some quick trade updates. I don't want to waste time. So you can see clearly that NZD USD, hey, USD CHF end up going into my TP. You can see clearly, as I indicated, price to retest. Price was at this level. I wasn't interested in entering the trade, so I just waited for the perfect retest. If I should switch on a daily, you will see my daily rejection. This is the daily rejection candle, or this kind of a little rejection. So I entered this trade the moment I had this confirmation, this bullish. So I entered over here, then caught a 1:4 reward trade. This is the beauty of the game. And the strategy, this strategy is the set and forget strategy by FXLSG. So I use the set and forget strategy. You can see how clearly like my chart absolutely looks like FXLSG chart. You can see the blue and this box. So let's just move on to my next pair, that's Euro USD. So with Euro USD, I wanted a retest over here. But guess what? When price did this high, I was active by then. Then I saw like maybe price had maybe an area of interest over here. So I went to my daily, then I view it very well. Then I saw that there was an area over here which price has rejected before. So this means price might be reversing over here. So you can see clearly when price was about to reverse, it did the double top bottom. I didn't retest the neckline. It just sell off. But if I should have go to the lower time frame, yes, because of the news that came on I think Wednesday or Thursday, Fed was Fed news or whatever. So the moment the news was out, you can see how USD, Euro USD then turned bearish. Then you can see it's clearly still selling. But I didn't enter this trade because I needed price to enter and retest over here. So I just want to stick with my rules. I don't want to break any rules. So price end up respecting this area of interest. So that's the beauty of the trade, bro. The next trade. So the next trade is NZD USD card. USD card. USD card. So with USD card, I needed price to retest. Now where is my area of interest? A. So I had an area of interest over here. Yeah. So I had an area of interest over here waiting for price to retest, but guess what? The moment price tapping. It just did a tap on Wednesday when the news came. The moment it did a tap, price was just still buying. Price is still in a bullish trend. You see, I will never enter a trade without seeing my daily rejection candle. The moment I have that confirmation, straight up, I'm just going to enter for my trade. So no confirmation, no trade entry. So that's how I dodged this loss. This trade could have been a loss. This trade I wasn't even interested because I had, I think, three trades to hit TP this week, so I wasn't interested in even trading USD car. My next pair, that's Euro AUD. Euro AUD. So with Euro AUD, I needed price to retest an area of interest over here. So we can see clearly I needed price to retest an area of interest over here, but price didn't do it. Price did not much have any move this week. You can see this was Monday. Monday started like this, then the whole week. Now this Monday, okay, this Monday. So Monday, this. So this Monday, you can see Euro AUD did not have much move this week. So let's just move to the next pair. My next pair, that's NZD USD. With NZD USD, this is the beauty of the trade, bro. You can see clearly price is not still there selling off. Price is still selling. So this is my confirmation. Let me show you the confirmation. This is a confirmation. The daily rejection candle. This is the daily rejection. A long week rejection. My area of interest telling me that now sellers are stepping in. So you can see we had price doing the high, price did a double top by here. Price broke without retesting this area. This area of interest is a very powerful area. You can see how price has retested on the past days. So this area was going to be respected again to grab more volume to push the market down. So what I needed price to do was to tap this area, then sold. You can see clearly on the 4-hour price did my favorite chart pattern. That's the double. This is the head and shoulders pattern. You can see we have our left head, our left shoulder, our head, and this is the left shoulder rather. So price broke without, I could call this as a retest, a potential retest anyway. But I entered the trade over here the moment I saw this. I entered this trade over here. That was why I entered the trade. Then price ended up going to my TP at it was at 1:2. Make a chain almost 90 pips plus on NZD USD within, I think it was within 2 days or so, or it was in a day. So this is the weekly trade setup updates. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. It's Smoke Forex.